On today's video, we're going to be working on that 99. Let me just move out of the way of this shortened 8.8 that we are building on the channel. 5.7, it's basically the same on pretty much anything uses an IAC. Almost everything. Have seen that GM, be it the LS engines, 5.7s, 4.3s. They usually held in with 2 bolts and they come out. Very simple, very easy to do. Let me get this hood popped and we get started. So I gotta grab my IAC out of air control, and it's actually in this roll back here. I forgot. God, it needs washed. It's got tree pollen and stuff all over it. Found it. The wind you see is actually most likely going under this. This is a project I picked up. You can watch the full walk around video in the description below if you're interested in old cars like this. Underneath the hood, it's pretty simple to do. Sometimes you don't even have to remove your air cleaner. This is the one with the so-called spatter injection. Should be the same on the throttle body. You just need to look for your auto air control location. As I said, they bolt in mostly the same way, and they're usually the same shape, and they use an O-ring. You can see that one is right here. And just to show you, this is a LS one. It should interchange. I mean, GM, you know, the good thing about GMs, they don't, you can use stuff from like 1960 on 2010 model cars. They change it a little, but then they don't, you know? You know what I'm saying? If you're a Chevy guy, you know what I'm talking about. If you look, it's held on by 2 little Torx bits. The size, I do not know. Depending on the application, they could have been changed. Or, you know, different model years could have different size bolts. Unplug your connection before you take your 2 bolts out, because once it's loose, it could make it a little difficult on you to unplug it. So, we got it unplugged. We're going to remove it. The size we're using is a T20. Your size, as I said before, could depend on your make and model, but this one is a T20 and hits a 99 5.7. This is the auto air control, and it could be sticking. I'm thinking it's sticking. We got the new auto air control off of the LS, and you can see that it's the same sensor. Didn't change one bit. That's good old GM. The part number probably changed, but other than that, 20871, 206. Other than that, it's the same sensor. You know, this one probably costs the same and it works the same. Pretty much, I would say. So we're going to put this one on, install it, and see what we got. So, don't over tighten it. Now, the plug location is a little bit different. That's the only thing different on these sensors, is it's twisted a little bit over. So if you get the factory sensor, you should be fine. This guy in first, and then the throttle position sensor. And it works. Now we're going to start it up, and hopefully this thing runs a bit better. It's not throwing any engine codes, which is odd, but it's dumping a ton of fuel into it, and it's just running so rich. And it's hard to start. That's actually a bit better than what we had. Just a tad. So it wasn't idle air control for sure. So we're still going to keep tossing some parts at this as we can't figure it out. We got good fuel pressure, and you know, we did everything we can think of. O2 sensors, it's got a bit of exhaust leak, but it's still just dumping too much fuel. And I hate to say it, but it is spatter injection, and spatter injections do act up. So it might be the best bet for us to just either LS swap this big, nice Suburban here that we got on a great deal. Perfect interior. I mean, very nice, little to minimum rust on it, hardly any rust. Or we can put a carburetor in it, and might as well toss a cam in it. Or we might just do a small carburetor and distributor swap and just make this HEI and just forget the computer. You know, stuff we don't need, just take it and toss it out and put it to the side and just get rid of the spider injection. Let me know in the comment section below what you think we should do with this. I don't know if we actually gonna, you know, tinker with it much more, or just drive it to it, you know, can't drive no more. You know how vehicles are. It's just, when we got it, we thought it was throttle body injection. We probably would not have touched it if it was spider. That's what you get buying cars sight unseen on Marketplace. You know, you buy these things and you go, you know, they start up and they seem okay, and you just glance at them real fast and load them on a trailer, and then you get them home and then you get looking at it like, oh, that's spider injection. Like, oh God. So drop a like if you're new, get subscribed, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for watching.